Where are we starting yet?
I think we still have 5 more minutes of intermission. Uh-oh.
That's the band. I don't know. I don't know if we're recording this or not.
We got a interruption.
So the Randy Savages, I don't know if we're recording. I'm going to assume we are. The Randy Savages are a band. They were playing the intermission tonight, and Awaken. It's that's Leon Scott. So Leon Scott and Awaken just basically just attacked the entertainment, the band.
Well, Awaken believes it's their turn to take over the show, and
you see that?
I guess they're ready for a fight.
Instead of handing the mic to Kid Cadet, Leon Scott just, I mean, essentially a real mic drop.
Yeah, they certainly have a rich history of being jerks, so no surprise. Kid Cadet trudging forward.
These guys have tried to spread their message of just destruction, not only through Fest, but all around Florida and the independent circuit. Leon Scott, I don't know what he's taught. He basically keeps saying there's no change without conflict. What does he want to change?
I'm not too sure.
Effy, Beasley, Teddy Stigma, and Arik Cannon.
I'll tell you what hasn't changed. The hatred between these 8.
A lot of this goes back to what happened at Pickle in the Tree when Effy had the opportunity to capture the Pickle and become the #1 contender to the Fest Championship.
That's also earlier on that night. We saw Awaken form. Wolfe Taylor turned on his teammates at the time, who are Beasley and Arik Cannon, and joined Awaken, where he's been brainwashed by Leon Scott, the leader. Pretty much does whatever he says.
And we thought at Pickle in the Tree that we were going to see Effy become the #1 contender and perhaps take the next step in what has been an amazing run for him here inside Fest Wrestling. Is now Awaken taking off. Big talk, little action. And now, oh, Arik Cannon has Leon Scott's cane. So a weapon in the hands of Arik Cannon.
Leon Scott's pretty livid about it too. Sends Wolfe Taylor to do his bidding. Now this match is elimination style, so we could potentially see a 4-on-1, 3-on-3, any combination. But whoever outlasts the other team will be the victor tonight.
We'll see who starts for each. Looks like Beasley's going to go for Team Effy.
Looks like they're sending in Wolfe Taylor for Awaken.
Who do you think Effy has the biggest problem with from Awaken? I mean, it was really all of them that pulled him off the ladder, prevented him from becoming the #1 contender. Who do you think he wants to get the best of first?
Leon Scott's obviously the mastermind of the group, so he's got to be targeting him. Sure, Arik Cannon doesn't like Wolfe Taylor because they were once teammates, and Taylor turned on his team when he joined Awaken.
And of course, Teddy Stigma would love to get a piece of Awaken, who are trying to assert themselves as the top group here at Fest. A rake of the eyes there by Wolfe. But Teddy Stigma has something to say about that. He's been somewhat of a leader here at Fest Wrestling, but has been out for a while with that knee injury.
Yeah, glad to see him back.
What is Beastly doing? Is he chopping at the head of Wolfe Taylor? I think he just took a big chunk out of his forehead.
I think he did too. And you got to remember, Beastly teamed with Effy in the Love Cup tournament, and Awaken screwed him over then too.
Oh! Listen to the crowd. That's a gurry there by Wolfe Taylor. Again, this is an elimination style matchup. No! Big power bomb by Beastly. Does Beastly even really know what he's doing?
The man's an animal, and I actually mean that. I think he's an animal. Has the brain of an animal, the look of an animal, and he's loyal like a dog.
Leon Scott immediately tagged out as soon as Effy tagged in. And I question whether or not Leon Scott respects Wolfe Taylor. Because you notice Wolfe was just in there.
Yeah, he's got two other fresh teammates. Right? Why wouldn't he send them in? But
so you wonder if, whoa.
And notice Leon Scott's in the back of the pack. All 8 competitors with a showdown.
And Leon Scott is
egging him on.
Well, aside from Teddy Stigma, I mean, different physiques. Is now Stigma and Leon Scott lock horns. Everybody else pairing off as well. I mean, Leon Scott's the biggest of this entire field. He's the one that was hiding behind everybody else.
Yeah, he's the chicken shit, that's for sure.
Would you say that to his face?
Okay, yeah, you're right. I probably wouldn't. I'm also just a commentator.
You also get to fly out of here tomorrow.
Yeah.
You might not want to come back.
I'll be back. Well, he did it in a weird fashion, but he got the job done.
So you're saying once Leon Scott hears what you just said about him, you're actually still going to come back? You're not going to... Whoop, here comes Effy.
Takes out all of Awaken.
All that's left on their feet, Arik Cannon and Teddy Stigma.
Arik Cannon's just drinking a beer.
Why wouldn't he?
I mean, typical Arik Cannon there.
He's sponsored by PBR, right?
The official wrestler, professional wrestler of Pabst Blue Ribbon.
You're saying Pabst sponsors an amateur wrestler as well? Oh, hold on, whoa, wait a minute.
I just didn't want to mix anyone up.
Look at Teddy Stigma. Look at Teddy Stigma. Moonsault from the top, Teddy Stigma. Wiping out Awaken. That big 6'3", 216-pound frame.
Arik Cannon calmly making his way to the ring. Appears to be lining up for maybe some aerial assault.
Bear in hand.
cheap pop, or should I say cheap beer.
And the PBR is spilling around. It's spraying around inside 8 seconds. We got doused as well.
Landed on us a little bit. Just a few drops. We'll be fine. Teddy Stigma rolls Wolfe Taylor into the ring. Maybe our first elimination of the night.
Kicked out. Arik Cannon delivers a vicious clothesline. And now a back elbow. Misses with the forearm. Instead delivers a kick. Neckbreaker by Cannon into the cover. Hooks the leg.
Wolfe Taylor hanging on again.
I almost wonder if Wolfe Taylor's afraid to disappoint Leon Scott. Afraid of letting him down because he knows what punishment might be coming afterwards if he does.
Yeah, he's sure got to prove something. Ducks out of the way of Arik Cannon.
Taylor was thinking German suplex. Ooh!
Takes out the left leg of Cannon.
Plants him. Cover. Cannon able to power out. He was near the ropes. And if he wanted to, could have just grabbed the bottom rope. Teddy Stigma has a table. Teddy Stigma has yanked the table from under the ring.
And Wolfe Taylor still doing the bulk of the work for Awaken. I wonder if this is part of the strategy, keeping the other 3 members fresh. He doesn't see what's happening behind him. Teddy Stigma has the table set up in the center of the ring. And I think he's about to find out what he's going to do with it. Oh, couple knees. Wolfe Taylor slips out. A 3D. Teddy Stigma paying homage to his trainers. And we have our first elimination of the night. Wolfe Taylor, who has done most of the work for Awaken, as Donovan Danhausen slips his way in for the first time.
Danhausen with a pretty good pedigree, trained by Jimmy Jacobs and Truth Martini. He's been in a brawl with Teddy Stigma in the past. We had a 4-way brawl, fatal 4-way that spilled all over the place. I mean, it was essentially a bar brawl. Barely made it out of that match alive back at one of the very early Fest shows. Referee smartly getting rid of that table. Don't want to have anybody get impaled on those legs.
No, no, no.
There's still some shards of the table inside the ring. Arik Cannon just wisely got rid of that. So now the second minion, if you will, of Leon Scott. Runs right into a boot. Notice how Scott just keeps pushing the other guys out there. Keeps saying, there you go, there you go, there you go. Get the job done for me.
It certainly seems to be part of the strategy. I don't know if he's saving himself or if he's, well, Vandal hasn't been either. He's keeping the reserves fresh, sending in the other guys for long periods of time, but that's going to wear him down a bit eventually.
The more we see this foursome in action. Oh, what a German suplex. It becomes pretty clear where the power structure lies. As Danhausen connects. That could be it for Beastly. Oh, kick out at 1. I mean, clearly Leon Scott's the leader. Vandal, the vice president, or the
second in command.
Yeah.
Sending out the the young guys.
Send out the foot soldiers to get the job done for you.
Yeah.
I say it again, what kind of punishment do you think lies in store for Wolfe Taylor for being eliminated? Oh, look at this here. Beasley with his legs being grabbed, and he's eliminated.
Well, we have another elimination, evened out the sides. We now have 3-on-3 with Beasley being eliminated.
Yeah, because AWAKEN and Danhausen had to cheat to get the job done.
Teddy Stigma's got a chair.
The ultimate equalizer. And here come the Randy Savages. I think the drummer's got a broken cymbal. Oh, man! That chair right to the skull, dented up at the top as it connected with Teddy Stigma. I don't know if we got a shot of that chair or not, but my goodness, that thing's got an imprint of Stigma's head in it.
Arik Cannon making his way into the ring versus Danhausen. So we're now at 3 against 2, favoring AWAKEN.
A sickening thud across the chest of Donovan Danhausen. Double clotheslines.
Oh, one of the members of Randy Savages is up on the apron.
Going high risk. That look familiar?
I think I've seen that before.
And Arik Cannon.
And the Randy Savage is fleeing, which is probably very smart of them.
That is definitely wise, just like you.
Hey, well, you know.
Once Leon Scott hears what you said
They're
about
also
it.
not wrestlers. I wouldn't, you know. We're not idiots. We're just wrestling fans.
Here goes Vandal. Assisted out of the ring by, Arik Cannon, braid buster into the cover. Thanks for coming, Donovan Danhausen. So it's now 2-on-2.
And Leon Scott rolls Vandal in.
Vandal was able to take advantage. Now you'd think that Leon Scott might want to come and help his tag team partner.
It's clearly he's in business for himself.
Rolls up Arik Cannon.
Oh.
Might have had the tights as well, and now it's 2-on-1. Effy is out here on his own.
Effy does have the fans on his side. And both remaining members of AWAKEN.
Effy's not going to back down. Effy's thinking about going for the cover, realized Vandal was there. In perfect position to line him up, perhaps with a kick. And Leon Scott connects. Effy was on a roll, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think the tides may have shifted now, though.
Ducked out of the way. Vandal took the brunt of that. And now Effy with a forearm and another.
Effy has to take advantage while Vandal's still dazed. It's the only way he's going to get through this one. Throws Scott out of the ring. Now he could focus on Vandal. But Vandal starts some offense of his own. Vandal calls for Scott.
Here, Leon Scott.
Scott backs away.
Scott said, "That's it, kill him, kill him." Effy reverses.
Scott hasn't even noticed yet.
Scott has no idea that Vandal is gonna have to tap. Leon Scott about to lose his mind. Effy flipped him off.
And Vandal did submit. So now it's just one-on-one.
Effy's been waiting for this for an awfully long time, hasn't he?
Oh, he's been trying to get his hands on Leon Scott for months at this point. And finally, we see the two that have been feuding for months. No teammates.
Effy was ready to explode on Leon Scott. Scott was browbeating him, saying, "You're gonna learn." Effy took the bait, went on the attack, and now Leon Scott planting Effy with the suplex.
And this is the point where Leon's strategy of staying out of the ring as much as possible has really become effective. Still fairly fresh in comparison to Effy.
Leon Scott wants to continue to dole out the punishment.
And another suplex from Scott. Scott taking his time though. Not trying to get into that cover. I think he's just enjoying beating up Effy, but Effy with a comeback. Showing that he still got some fight in him. Big knee to the face of Scott.
This time Scott on the reversal. Oh! Didn't get all of that, but got enough.
Effy with some choice words. Oh, knockout punch from Scott to Effy. Vandal
with the referee.
Distracting the referee. Also blocking our vision.
Somehow, Effy is not flat on his back. Leon Scott continues to punish Effy. And another suplex on the way right here. Effy able to get out of it. Effy able to roll through.
And there's that submission that he took out Vandal with. But the ref,
Leon Scott is tapping out. Leon Scott's tapping out. Ref, turn around. Turn around. He tapped.
Effy's got to be pissed. He had this match won. He's been waiting to get his revenge on AWAKEN for months.
Ref, he tapped.
Won the match. He's got to push his focus back on Scott, though. Scott's got a steel chair. And Vandal, once again.
Vandal grabbing hold of the referee. And Leon Scott. Oh, no. Pile driver. Oh, no. God, no. Right on the steel chair. And what is Leon Scott? What is Leon Scott saying to Effy? Effy is split open. Effy has been busted open. You know, I could hear Leon Scott leaning into Effy saying, did you learn? Did you learn? After delivering that devastating pile driver on that steel chair.
You stupid motherfucker. I put together the best goddamn team in wrestling. And you stupid bitches fucking put yourselves out here and cheated your way through a match. You did something. But you know what? We'll be back here in July, if I'm not mistaken. So with that dumbass Leon Scott doesn't get his panties in a while, I'd like a little crowd participation. How about in July, me and Leon Scott settle it, and the fans bring the weapons. Baseball bats, bowlers, tire irons, bottle corner, chicken fence, razor blades, fucking celery stumps for all of your shit. We're gonna beat the shit out of Leon Scott with whatever it takes. And now he's gonna stand on top of that man in the middle of this ring. Thank you, Jesus.
Effy continues to be defiant. Can you blame him? He is not running away. He is not going to run away from AWAKEN.
He's not done with them, that's for sure.